Hello, how is everyone doing? It is your fallen angel, back with another video. Today, we are going over another big 5 personality trait, which we know as conscientiousness. Now, conscientiousness can just be tied down to one's level of orderliness, right? One's level of drive to be orderly, right? Or another level of industriousness. We'll get over all these in this video. So let's just start. Conscientiousness is the big five's way of measuring how hardworking or lazy a person is. Conscientious people work hard and keep their belongings organized. Unconscientious people are lazy and disorganized. Conscientiousness can be further divided into subtraits: orderliness and industriousness. Look, we all know we want to be around someone that's hardworking, someone that's conscientious at all times, because whether you're conscientious in the work field, you'll be conscientious in your social life and every other aspect as well. So it's essential to be conscientious, right? To be a hard worker in all regards. No one wants to be around some kind of sloth in any regard, right? We want to be around someone that's going to be focused and orderly, because that will rub off on other people as well. Industriousness determines how hardworking a person is. Orderliness drives disgust sensitivity, how much a person desires for the environment to be clean and organized. I want to reiterate something. Just because you like something neat, clean, and you like it a certain way, this does not mean you're OCD. People like to self-diagnose themselves and say, I'm so OCD about things, I like to keep it a certain way. This is not OCD at all. This is just you being organized. This is orderliness. And most people should aim to be orderliness. This is not, you should never self-diagnose yourself and say just because you're very orderly that you're OCD. That is two different things. But for the most part, keeping your environment organized, clean, and maybe alphabetically done or color coordinated, this is all orderliness. This is not a sign of OCD. It is worth distinguishing between industriousness and orderliness for a simple reason. It affects political affiliations. People who rank high on orderliness tend to be right-wing, while people who rank low on orderliness tend to be left-wing. Now, maybe a reason for that is the left-wing see themselves as victims, right? Maybe that may have partial to do with it, but for the most part, this can be differentiated. Anyone can be orderly. It just depends on the person, the nuance, and how they were raised. On the other hand, the correlation between industriousness and political affiliation seems to be zero. Conservatives are more orderly than liberals, but they aren't any more or less industrious. So for the most part, industrious, it could be anyone, right? Anyone could be industrious. It just depends on you as a person and how much work you want to put in. Anyone can be a sloth and anyone can be industrious. It's up to you. Many unproductive people are disparagingly called lazy, when in the truth, their problem isn't their personality, which is low industriousness, but rather it's biological, low energy. Some people have less energy than others, and the old have less energy than the young. If you lack energy, there are drugs that will help you, such as caffeine, or which many of the people in America use, amphetamines, Adderall, Vyvanse, things of that nature to keep them on edge, right? Which, let's be honest, you don't need any of these drugs to be industrious or orderly. It's something propagated by these pharmaceutical companies to use your attention span against you, right? If you lack industriousness, no drug can save you. Yes, now, while we do say that if you lack industriousness, this is just how you're going to be, then no drug can save you. This is the truth for the most part. No drug can save you because most of these drugs are placebo for the most part. But what can help you is a positive mindset, good exercise, positive affirmations, putting yourself into a trance state, learning how to use both hemispheres of the brain, tricking yourself, putting yourself in hypnosis, and learning how to use your brain to your advantage instead of using your brain as an enemy, right? So this was just okay. For purposes of this publication, energy and industriousness will be used interchangeably, But it is worth knowing that there aren't actually the same thing. Energy levels are determined by physical health, while industriousness is a matter of personality. So, yes, while energy can be nuanced by exercise, diet, good sleep, that is how you differentiate good energy levels. Industriousness is just a matter of if you want it or not, right? There's people that work hard even if they're tired. There's people that go over the clock, double shifts, overnight, even when they're tired, right? This is a matter of drive, ambition, personality. And then there's people who are sloth like even if they got a full set of steam, a full set of energy. They know the knowledge how to get through it. They just act sloth like because they're trapped, right? This is some people that you will deal with in the workplace, right? You don't want to be around these sloth like individuals. You want to be around high motored, industrious individuals. So for the most part, guys, this has been the 5 big personality traits of conscientiousness. Feel free to like and subscribe. Also leave a comment down below. Feel free to check us out on Rumble, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, things of that nature. This has been your fallen angel, and I am out.